Suprabhata, Shubhodaya, good morning children. This week you are having your maths paper. My student asked me how to solve this question. So let us see how to solve it. Here what it says, a man drives his car with uniform speed from place A to place B, which is 150 km away. Again he returns to the place A by increasing the speed of the car by 10 km per hour. And thereby reaches 30 minutes earlier than the time taken in his forward journey. Find the total time taken by him in forward and return journey. Let us see how to solve this question. It is given that man drives his car from A to B and returns from B to A. So let S1 be the speed in his forward journey, T1 be the time taken by him, and D is the distance 150 kilometers. D1 is the distance 150 kilometers. This is his forward journey. In his return journey, he is increasing the speed by 10 kilometers. Let S2 be the speed in his return journey and T2 be the time taken by him in the return journey, and D2 is of course 150 kilometers. And it is given in the question that the speed is increased by 10 kilometers. Therefore, the speed in his return journey S2 is written as S1 plus 10 km per hour. And time T2 will be, he will be returning 30 minutes earlier. It means 30 minutes is half an hour. Therefore, we have to write time taken in the return journey as T2 is equal to T1 minus half hours. To find total time, that is T1 plus T2. How to proceed? We know that we have learnt in our science classes, speed is equal to distance upon time. We use that formula to solve this question. That is, speed is equal to distance upon time. Therefore, we can write S1 as 150 upon T1 and S2 as 150 divided by T2. This is his forward journey speed and this is his return journey speed. But it is given that the return journey speed is 10 kilometers more than the forward journey. Therefore, we can write S2 as S1 plus 10. This is equal to 150 divided by T1 minus half. But what is S1 here? 150 upon T1. 150 upon T1 plus 10 is equal to 150 upon, it is T1 minus half. So we have the equation in T1 so that we can solve for T1 easily. Let us see how to solve it. Here we have the equation 150 upon T1 plus 10 is equal to 150 divided by T1 minus half. So solving the fractions, we will get 150, that is 150 plus 10 T1 divided by T1 is equal to 150 divided by 2 T1 minus 1 divided by 2, because Here LCM will be T1 and we have to multiply 10 by T1 because denominator here is 1. We get 150 plus 10 T1 divided by T1. This is equal to 150 as it is in the numerator, and the denominator is the 2T1 minus 1 divided by 2 because 2 is the fraction. Here now we transfer this denominator to the other side. We can write it as 150 plus 10T1 divided by T1 into, because it is the division here, we will get multiplication as 2T1 minus 1 divided by 2 is equal to 150. That is 150 plus 10T1 into 2T1 minus 1 is equal to 150 into 2 into T1. On solving or multiplying, we will get 150 into 2T1 is 300 T1 minus 150 plus 20 T1 square minus 10 T1 is equal to 300 T1. That is, this is 300 T1, it cancels with 300 T1 and we are left with 20 T1 square minus 10 T1 minus 150 is equal to 0. Here we observe that 10 is the common factor, that is we can write 2 T1 square minus 1 T1 minus 15 is equal to 0. Now we have a quadratic equation 2T1 square minus T1 minus 15 is equal to 0. Now it is easy to solve for T1. How to solve it? We observe that 2T1 square minus T1 minus 15 is equal to 0. 2 into minus 15 is minus 30. Into minus 15 is minus 30. We have to find the factors of minus 30 in such a way that their sum should be minus 1, the coefficient of the middle term. Minus 30 can be written as minus 6 into 5 is equal to minus 30 and minus 6 plus 5 is equal to minus 1, which is the coefficient of the middle term. We can rewrite this as 2T1 square minus 6T1 plus 5T1 minus 15 is equal to 0. That is, by grouping 2T1 into bracket T1 minus 3 plus 5 into bracket T1 minus 3 is equal to 0. That is, T1 minus 3 into another bracket 2T1 plus 5 is equal to 0. Here either this factor is 0 or this factor is 0. If we consider this factor, T1 minus 3 is equal to 0 gives us T1 is equal to 3 hours. We cannot take 2T1 plus 5 is equal to 0 if we take it, because if we take it we get T1 as the negative number, whereas time cannot be negative. Therefore, we have to take only T1 is equal to 3 hours. According to the question, it is given that time taken in his return journey will be 30 minutes earlier. Therefore, T2 will be 2.5 hours. Therefore, the total time is equal to T1 plus T2 is equal to 3 plus 2.5 hours is equal to 5.5 hours. This is the required answer.